Now, that being said, we're going to talk a little bit about insurance and how that can be a tax strategy. So, we have an array of insurance providers that we work with that can help people find the right insurance plan for them. So, if you haven't had your health insurance, your life insurance, your retirement reviewed in the last 12 months by a professional, book an appointment. We'll figure out who best to connect you with and we'll see what we can do. But to give everybody a true idea of what we're looking at, something that I read, which I know it's, I say I read it, but the stat that I was given was business insurance premiums are typically 100% deductible for small businesses. To me, obviously knowing what you do, it's mainly based around the documentation that supports that.
Absolutely.
So for me, and Z2A and Peaceful Biz, I've got my health insurance that covers me, family, kids, all of that stuff. It's not cheap.
No, but it is but you don't, so depending on, I won't say yours to not put out your business, but if you get a K1 and you want the company and you want to include your health insurance premiums, then your company would establish fringe benefits to be inclusive of that. If you're Schedule C reporting, then you're going to be reporting that as self-employment health insurance that you're paying for. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah. And, you said it earlier about the difference between a preparer and a professional advisor, whatever. It's also the difference between a standard deduction and an
Yeah,
itemized when you go
like
to file taxes. So people are going to get shocked when it's like, okay, it's going to cost me more to do this in terms of the way that somebody charges you to do your taxes.
insurance on that. So people think they can deduct car insurance, the payments for the lease, or the payments for the loan. And so I'll stick with the insurance to not go off on a tangent. But the insurance was part of actual expenses. So you either choose mileage that has built in depreciation into that, or you do actual expenses and it's possible to do depreciation. I won't say it's for every car you can, but it's possible to do depreciation if you do actual expenses. But then you need to be providing actual expenses. But actual expenses would be inclusive of insurance. If you choose mileage, you don't get to deduct car insurance. It's one or the other. You can't double dip, which reminds me of George Costanza. You dip.
I should not get that reference. I'm too young for
You're
that.
too young and yet you get it. But
Yeah.
so with insurance, that's something to be aware of too. Life insurance, I know you'll probably get to it, but life insurance, the company that can be a deductible expense if the owners, i.e., you, me, have life insurance paid by for the company and it goes back to the company because the company needs to be a going concern. And that's the whole point behind it. And going concern is an accounting term, but it means that it continues on forever. You can elect to kill it, but it doesn't actually die by its own volition because it's a non living being, but it is its own entity. So if you elect to kill the entity, then it dies. But so then,
Oh, and
yeah, you
that's
have the
it.
life insurance for that too. So it's not like you get life insurance that all goes to your husband or your kids or your spouse, partner, whatever. No, it goes to the business. So that would be deductible. Now you have a fringe benefit set up, that's a different story, not to give away all my little secrets, but, you know.